Hello everybody, welcome back to the unnamed series. Ooh, forgot the car was going. Just woke up, had 20 chicken nuggets for breakfast because I'm absolutely knackered and I can't be bothered to cook anything. Just gonna go pick my dad up now. He's been dropping his car for its MOT, and I'll catch up with you later on. Here at Asda, ready to get some food. Yeah boy. Decisions.
Or roll back.
Why are you fuming, mate?
No white Cocoa Pops.
Racist. What's wrong with the brown ones? Oh my days.
Absolutely fucked it.
What's that bloke with his cucumbers? Sorry, the guy with his cucumbers took them. I was not scared. Thank you. Speed. So, Matt is a massive racist and would not eat the brown Cocoa Pops. Now we have to go to Sainsbury's.
No, I did buy some.
To get the.
I just want to try the white ones.
We're going to Sainsbury's to get the elusive white Cocoa Pops. We've gone from Bargain Hunt to what's the programme that I looked for things?
Dickinson's Real Deal.
Dickinson's what? No.
I don't know.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. We're coming for you, white Cocoa Pops.
Cash in the attic. Cash in the Sainsbury's.
There we go. See you later in Sainsbury's. No white Cocoa Pops.
Oh. Fuming. I just ordered off Amazon, innit?
Amazon for some Cocoa Pops.
At least we can go get a Subway now.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's true. So we've just been to Subway 2. Matt's done another weekly shop and bought, what'd you buy? 2 6 inches.
2 6 inches separate, mix up the taste. 3 cookies, drink, Doritos. £10 something, paying.
I got a tuna footlong. Yes, my breath is going to smell nice. Tuna and garlic mayonnaise. If you're wondering why I'm so sweaty, it's because today is the hottest day of the year in the UK. Luckily, I wasn't working. It was like 38 degrees, the highest. I got in my car earlier and it was like 43.5, where it's just been sat in the sun. Absolute madness. The reason I'm wearing the hat is to keep my hair off my forehead, to stop me getting spots on my forehead. There you go. So I was supposed to be training with Matt tonight. He told me 9:30. I forgot, and I've just turned up at 8:30, and I've just drunk my pre-workout too. So now, such an idiot, man. So now I've got to just basically sit still and not move a muscle really, so my pre-workout doesn't rub off before 9:30 when I'm actually training shoulders. Not now at 8:30, which is stupid of me, but there you go. What can you do? Yeah, so I thought now's a good time probably to go through the food I bought. Now, if you look at what me and Matt bought, you'll notice there is a lot of junk food, like the pizza pockets, the pot noodles, I can't think what Rustlers, or the knockoff Rustlers burgers, the Feasters. There's a lot of crap, basically. And the reason for this is, I'm an ectomorph, naturally. These guns took some crafting, you know. If I don't eat a lot and a lot of crap, my body won't put on weight. It's as simple as that. I see a lot of people that are, you know, skinny, for lack of a better word, like me, and they're eating, you know, salads and chicken and rice, blah blah blah, all really clean. Yeah, great. Problem is, you're not fat, you're not big, and you're eating like you are. You need to eat crap when you're small to put on size. There's no two which ways about it. You'll put on size so much quicker and so much better when you eat just a load of old calorie dense high in saturated fats food. Now obviously these are unhealthy foods, but in reality when you're young it's not going to affect you in the long term. Eating a load of burgers now, let's be honest, I'm 20 years old, you know what I mean? Eating a load of microwave burgers is not going to affect me in the long run, to be honest. Drinking alcohol every night, going out smoking, all that sort of stuff, yeah, do what you like, but people do that, and the same people tell me that my diet's unhealthy, do you know what I mean? So, makes no sense really. So you've just got to eat a load of stuff. Like, fair enough, chicken and rice, great, get all your protein in, blah 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 blah. It's better to have less protein in your diet, but more calories and more carbs when you're at my sort of body type, an ectomorph, than to have less calories but more protein, So that's just something to think about, really. I will run through a full day of eating, but what it typically looks like for me is 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. Aim for 200 grams of protein, aim for 400 grams of carbs. There are, you can do the whole pound of body weight equals gram of protein stuff, but to be honest, if you're trying to gain weight like I am, it's better just to go for it, and just try and get as much in as you can. However, you have to stay accountable. You have to measure the amounts that you're putting in, even loosely, just so you have sort of a rough idea, because you might think you're eating a lot, but in reality you're probably not. So if you literally just for one day, maybe 2 days in a row, just make a note of how much you're eating, what you're eating, work out all the calories, the carbs, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff, protein, just add it up, see where you are. If you're not gaining any weight, simple, add on more. You might think you're eating enough, but unless you're gaining weight, you are not eating enough, and it's the hardest thing. Training is easy, honestly. Training hard is easy. Sleeping, quite difficult. Eating right, eating enough is incredibly hard. For someone who's naturally fat, getting in shape is easy. Eating less is easy. For someone like me, and maybe you watching, putting on weight is incredibly hard, and people who aren't skinny don't realise this. But what can you do? You can't change your metabolism really, can you? It will slow down the older you get, but it's fast. So what can you do? Eat more food. That's really all it is. And that's why you shouldn't be afraid to eat junk food, because your body will burn it up so quickly, it's not going to affect you in the same way it affects someone else who has a slower metabolism. So you do just have to eat the food, man. Like, just eat it. And to be honest, eating... I see lots of people trying to gain weight. Their eating's pathetic. Mine was pathetic. That is the word for it, pathetic, You might be going to McDonald's, I'll just have a Big Mac meal. If you're having a Big Mac meal at McDonald's, chuck in a McFlurry, chuck in, I don't know, mozzarella dippers and 6 nuggets. You just have to go mad. You might feel like you're being greedy. You might feel like you're being over the top. You're being stupid. Sometimes it might be a little bit embarrassing. I know sometimes when I go out to eat, I don't want to eat loads in front of people because I'm a bit embarrassed. Like, they might think I'm being greedy, but in reality, you shouldn't care what other people think, and you just need to do it. You just need to eat more food. Like, I cannot stress, you need to eat more food. Drinking protein shakes, fine, excellent way to increase protein and increase calories, but if you're not eating enough in the first place, it won't help you whatsoever. The reason it's called a food supplement is because it supplements and it goes with your diet. If your diet's not enough in the first place, adding a protein shake really will not do that much. So as you'll see next week, when I have a protein shake, I don't have a protein shake, I have a meal in a bottle basically. I add lots more ingredients just to down a few extra calories. So the point of a protein shake is as an additional source of calories, an additional source of protein, carbs, etc. But lots of people use it as a replacement meal, and that's not right. You should not replace food with shakes and that sort of stuff if you're trying to gain weight, because it will not work. You won't gain weight. You need the food. What else is there to do with diet I can talk about? Time of eating. There is no set in stone time between meals to eat. Some people, your body has like a maximum amount of protein it can absorb per meal, but in reality you're not really going to be able to eat more than you can absorb because you'll get full. So I really wouldn't worry about that. As long as from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you're getting in enough calories. You know, there's no, you know, eat every 2 hours, eat blah 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 blah. As long as you've got enough in from 7 o'clock in the morning, so 11 o'clock at night, whenever you wake up and go to bed, as long as you get all the food in, you won't have any problems. You just need to make sure you get the food in. So my advice to you, and what we all need to start doing, get MyFitnessPal, get a food tracker, or even just old-fashioned, write it down, work it out. Make a note of what you eat, well, how many calories, and if you're not gaining any weight at the moment, add 500. If it works, and it works the other way too, if you're not losing enough weight, work out how much you're eating and decrease it. None of this if it fits your macros crap. If you're not losing weight, it's not working. I don't care if you want to diet, if you want to, you know, if it fits your macros, if you want to diet, you should not be eating sweets, that sort of thing. So you just need to be smart about it when you're trying to get to a goal, whether it be increase or decrease weight. Calories are king. You just need to keep an eye on them. Loosely, don't become anal. Oh, I'm going to have exactly 17 grams of rice with a half a centiliter of sweet chili sauce, blah blah blah. Literally, even people that go on stage do not have to weigh out their food that precisely. So just do it roughly, but have a rough idea of how much you are eating, and you can't lose. There is no which way about it. If you're not gaining weight, you're not eating enough. If you're not losing weight, you're eating too much. It's simple as that. Now let's go straight to the training. Shoulders, what did we do? We've done some shoulder press with the dumbbells. We've done side raises, front raises, and then a cheeky little superset on the shrugs.
Cheeky!
to get these mouse traps going.
Yeah.
Cheese on there, mate. You catch yourself a rat. You know what I mean?
Yeah! Boy!
Onto triceps. I can't bother to tell you what we're gonna do. You just have to wait and see.